Hello, welcome again to the Vedic Mystics channel. In this video, we explore a unique and complex moment in the life of Usha Vance, the current Second Lady of the United States and the spouse of a man with clear presidential ambitions. As her public role expands, she stands at a crossroads. The pull between personal values and cultural upbringing on one side, and the demands of political power, public expectation, and party ideology on the other. Her background reflects strong moral grounding shaped by immigrant roots and academic accomplishment. Yet, the political environment she is now part of often promotes very different expectations: skepticism towards immigrants and non Christians, and a preference for traditional roles where a woman's individuality may be secondary to her husband's mission. This raises an important question: will she follow her own moral compass, or will the forces of partnership, power, and public life shape her choices? We will use Vedic astrology to analyze a chart to see which side gains more strength. Here is Usha Vance's Vedic astrology chart. She was born on January 6th, 1986 at 4:18 p.m. in San Diego, California. Her ascendant is Gemini with the ascendant in Adra Nakshatra, a placement known for intelligence, depth, and emotional intensity beneath a calm exterior. Her moon is in Scorpio in Anuradha Nakshatra, indicating loyalty, devotion, and a lifelong theme of balancing emotional commitment with personal boundaries. These foundational placements set the stage for understanding the larger tension in her life between selfhood and the demands of partnership and public visibility. In Usha Vance's chart, several strong combinations indicate potential for status, influence, and public recognition. Her Lagnesh Mercury is in the seventh house, aspecting the ascendant and giving strength to her public identity. Mercury forms significant yogas: the Buddha Ditya Yoga with the Sun, enhancing intelligence and authority; Dharma Karmadipati Yoga with Venus, supporting leadership and public impact. She also has a Viparita Raja Yoga with the eighth Lord Saturn placed in the sixth house, indicating success gained through overcoming adversity, sudden rises, and unexpected opportunities. A strong influence from Rahu and Ketu, forming Kalasarpa Yoga, adds ambition, intensity, and a destiny driven quality often associated with dramatic shifts. An overall theme emerges around partnerships, alliances, and elite networks. The first lord is in the seventh house, Rahu is in the 11th, and the fifth lord Venus is also in the seventh. These placements show a drive towards recognition, visibility, and belonging among influential groups. Next, we look at indicators of morals, discernment, and personal integrity. These are seen mainly through Jupiter and the fifth house. In her chart, Jupiter is debilitated in the eighth house, weakening moral judgment and inner clarity. Jupiter is further aspected by Saturn and Mars, adding conflict, pressure, or fear around asserting personal principles. The fifth house, representing discernment and intelligence, is influenced by Mars, Ketu, and Rahu, all of which create volatility. The fifth lord Venus is compassed, diminishing its ability to support dharma or consistent moral direction. These factors suggest that holding firm to one's moral compass may not come easily and that external pressures may influence her decision making. Continuing this theme, we examine the moon, which represents the mind and emotional integrity. Her moon is debilitated in the sixth house, a placement that can create internal conflict, mental pressure, and difficulty asserting one's emotional truth. This moon is also aspected by Saturn, adding heaviness, fear, or a sense of duty that overrides personal needs. The moon is waning, newish moon, making it weak and more prone to external influence. Her chart also shows Kalasarpa Yoga and Punarpudosha. Kalasarpa emphasizes fated circumstances and reduces personal autonomy. Punarpudosha, involving the moon and Saturn, increases emotional strain, self doubt, and moral dilemmas. Together, these factors do not strongly support the upholding of personal integrity when confronted with strong external expectations. When we synthesize these elements, a clear contrast emerges. Her chart strongly supports power, visibility, ambition, and alignment with influential partnerships through yogas, a strong Lagnesh, and Rahu driven desires for success and elite networks. At the same time, her indicators for moral independence, inner judgment, and emotional clarity are significantly weakened, with a debilitated Jupiter, a stressed fifth house, a weak moon, and afflictions like Kalasarpa and Punarpu. This creates a deep internal conflict. The pull of influence and partnership versus the strength of personal dharma. Looking ahead, her next major planetary period, the Venus Mahadasha, begins in November of 2026 and lasts 20 years. In this period, the focus is strongly back on the seventh house of partnership and public role. Under this dasha, the chart suggests she is far more likely to choose relationship and power over personal integrity.